Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with a different sort of medieval battle we have here. We are trying out the 1100 AD mod once again for Rome 2 Total War. And this is a 2v2 battle between France and Mercuria against two Armenian factions here. So yeah, 1100 AD set obviously in 1100 AD, so a little bit earlier than 1212. But another medieval mod, and it's like one of the biggest overhaul mods that I can think of for Rome 2, really. I mean, DI obviously is an overhaul one in its own way, but it doesn't change the period too much. I mean, we've changed entire periods here. The map's been like altered as well. The campaign is like very, very cool. The mod has done a great job, and yeah, I'm really excited to hopefully see some more of this mod being shown off. But yeah, we've got some Mercurian Cav here, Armored Desert Cav, and African Elite Cavalry coming up here. An interesting alliance, that's for sure. Armenia also is a very cool faction. I mean, they've got Armored Axe Warriors over here. I mean, it's a really... I mean, yeah, the units are great. I mean, they really do. I mean, what else have they got here? General Azak Guard. I thought this was a Cav unit in normal Rome too, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We're in 1100 AD. They've lost the horses. They're on foot. Where we go over here, Armored Axe Warriors, yeah, lots of these. Eastern Light Archers. Cav, I imagine, is pretty good for Armenia. I mean, they've got Armored Armenian Cav. I mean, also, I imagine all this cavalry is pretty good because, I mean, the French also are known for their cavalry. I mean, they've got the Frankish Spear Cav here. Yeah, all Frankish Spear Cav. Frankish Heavy Cav. I mean, there's a few, like, things they need to sort out, like the Heavy Cav. Can do with a capital H and a capital C. But, yeah, it's just small things like that that they just need to work on. Just to, you know, tweak it just to make sure everything's perfect. But yeah, it's looking really good. Armored Sword Warriors here of Mercuria. They all they've got like show tell sort of swords. Look very cool. And we've got elephants, of course. But yes, I'm told that this is a very, very close land battle, and it certainly will be interesting to see how this one goes. We don't often do many land battles for Rome 2, and what better excuse to do a land battle than to show off this awesome mod. But yes, already have archers engaged. We have light archers here engaging those Armenian light archers that we saw. And the models look really good. I mean, they do look like they are straight out of a medieval era. Like the style, like equipment that they're sort of wearing. I mean, these light archers are already wavering at 126 men. Yikes. Seems like they're getting outgunned by these Eastern light archers here. We don't seem like they're taking many, if any, casualties. So it seems like France is going to lose this missile duel, which makes sense. France isn't known for its missiles, it's more known for its cav. But Frankish spears all setting up here, then we've got Frankish long axes in behind. They look pretty damn nasty. Be interested to see how they do. But I wonder if they're going to go and support their cav, which would make sense. But yeah, that archer fight wasn't worth it for the French. They shouldn't have engaged that. African slingers here. I mean, they've only brought 2 slingers, have the Mercurians, so definitely going to get outgunned there by Armenia, but they have a lot of cav. I mean, I guess they brought more range than the camel archers, but yeah, they have a lot of cav here. So they should try and be really aggressive with this cavalry on the Armenian cav here. I mean, this is all armored Armenian stuff, but I mean, the Mercurian stuff's also fairly heavy. I mean, we've got very heavy cav there as well. I think, honestly, that's where they need to be really aggressive, Mercuria. I don't know about how good their infantry is, but I imagine the French infantry is relatively good. I would have thought. I mean, medium spears against medium melee. Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be close, that's for sure. The archers here are pushing forward. They're actually trying to get a bit closer. We've got a general over here, noble horse archers of Armenia as well. He's being aggressive. Oh, but here we go. Is the cav going to be trying to chase after these camels? They look like they're going to catch them as well. The camels just really aren't getting out there in time. And yep, there we go. They've been caught. Yes, if you want to get the 1100 AD mod and you're wondering where to get it, it's just on the Steam Workshop. Really easy to install. It's like a 2-part mod, so it's not that hard to get. And it's, yeah, on the Steam Workshop. I'll leave a link for it in the description of this video as well, if you're really interested in checking it out. Like I said, it's a really cool mod. It's got a campaign that goes with it. And there you can see the Mercurian Cav has managed to catch the Armenian Cav. I mean, again, camels over here getting rushed. I don't know what the player's doing, just Put your cav on like skirmish mode. I mean, it didn't get a great charge in fairness. So the camels might be okay. And camels actually are pretty good in Rome 2 against cav. They scare cav like horses off. So that's something that they should probably try and do. Camels over here focusing down the Armenian cavalry as well. Just trying to give that extra bit of support. But yes, if you're enjoying seeing the medieval action and would like to see some more of it, whether it's 1212 or it's 1100 AD, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and if I want to show you support, it really does help out the channel. We do have archers firing into this combat as well, trying to support. I don't know if the Mercurian player should keep pulling out of combat so much. I don't know if that's actually really helping. He's probably losing men unnecessarily, but I'm not sure. It's not as bad as in Attila, where pulling out troops seems quite costly. This Armenian player here is being aggressive. He's now pushing forward. Really needs support from his other ally if he's going to do that, because Mercurius otherwise could just maybe help double team him with France. Like this could easily be catastrophic here in a minute. Archers now looking like they're going to just try and shoot down the lines. And we have got the French long axes now going in, and we have our first infantry combat. And yeah, in go these French long axes. The spears going in as well. Certainly very like, there aren't many like fact units that are like in bright blue or something like that. It's easy to identify them. They're much more like brown and dirty. Very little to identify which side they're on. Frankish heavy cav, oh spear cav, sorry, here doing okay. It is actually heavy. I mean, it's cav here again. The cav's just like going into combat and trying to retreat. It's just like, going to lose a lot of men doing that. Look, it's losing decisively because of that. I don't think that's the way to go about it, France, to be honest. And here we go. We got Mercuria now engaged with Armenia here in a line fight. I mean, if these Mercurian infantry are anything like the show tells of Rome 2, they're really not. They're losing decisively. They're already dying. Yikes. I was going to say that they're sword warriors. If they're anything like the show tells with their curved blade, they should punch through armor. But we'll see. How's the cav fight going for Mercuria? Seems like they're doing okay. Really, Armenia should just retreat. Keep his cav defensive. He's going to win the infantry fight. So he just needs to then keep his cav alive. Mercuria is actually in the back lines now with African elite cavalry. He's routing Eastern light archers here very easily. Again here, I mean, seems like France is getting overwhelmed because he's got poor infantry. His cavalry is also getting just beaten because he keeps retreating it. So he's winning that fight there, which is good to see. But Armenia's got more cav, and he's got a general as a cavalry unit. Frankish long axes out of control. Didn't realize they could do that, but that's kind of handy. Means that the shock infantry is a bit of a glass cannon. Yeah, these Armenian infantry here, they're kind of getting cut down. There you go, they broke the spears to the Armenians, and I mean, they're getting squashed now with their archers. Any vulnerable units like this are just getting crushed by the cavalry that's still alive for France and for Mercuria. These guys look a bit more French-like. Yeah, I mean, over here, they're just looking to get easy kills on archers, which is useful, but Balanced Power would say that this is not going to be enough to win the battle. Really, they need to get their cavalry in play. I mean, I'd get these camel archers, get them into melee, where like infantry still is. You've got to do some hammer and anvils. Also, just kill these archers if you can, I guess. But yeah, there's actually very little infantry left, it seems. The only ones that are left are these Frankish axes, and they are getting slowly killed off. There's only like 34 of them left here. One of the brave 34 here with his big axe out. May or may not get trampled by a horse in a minute. I mean, they don't break, it seems. It looks like, I mean, going down to 10 men, I feel like they're almost unbreakable. But the problem is the amount of cav that Armenia still has left. And the amount of infantry. They've not really done enough damage to the infantry. Like, Mercuria especially had a lot more cav than Armenia on his flank, in particular. But it didn't decide to hammer and anvil when the infantry line engaged. And that would have helped massively. Long axe is still here, still healthy. Cav's charging here. Don't know how great a charge that really was. I think maybe he was going for the other, I don't know what he was going for. Is he just trying to go for the other unit, or is he pulling through? Like we've already said though, pulling through kind of costly. I mean, he's very heavy melee, Cav. Apparently he's winning, but I don't know against what. Maybe that infantry? I really have no idea. Cav's just, from what I remember in Rome 2, just not as good as it is in Attila. But it's not going to stop the French from charging on into this infantry and trying to break it. Yeah, his general here is losing. I think it's because he keeps trying to pull him out of combat. I mean, they could try and get this general, medium missile against very heavy melee. I feel like that's a fight that they can win. The Mercurians may have just got themselves a big fish here if they can kill the general. Like, see, both sides are just prone to it. They're just both pulling their, like, cav out of combat. But just doing it when they have nothing to support them. Actually, both sides, neither of them wanted to actually engage there. That's kind of funny. They're like, oh, didn't actually mean to catch you there. And like, neither did we. Sorry about that. They're breaking cav, which is good, but there's still more, and there's more infantry in there. I don't know. I don't think they're going to have it. They have a chance. I mean, the elephants are still alive. They don't look like they've seen action. They should just go into any infantry they can. And they just plow through that unit there. Didn't even give a damn. I don't know what they're after, but they are running towards archers right now. Maybe they're trying to just rejoin up with the French. I have not a clue, but the African elephants need to be careful. Oh, yeah, already died. This is the problem. If you take out those archers, these elephants would become useless. But, yeah, they didn't quite take out all the archers. They're still fairly healthy. I mean, 11 out of 12 is not bad. Probably that elephant unit is the reason why they're still in the game. The French heavy cav starting to waver now. But yeah, not looking good. There you go. The French are done. It's really just this Mercurian player left. And he has just got cav and a few elephants. And that is it. Armored axes are losing. I mean, no surprise. They are fighting a healthy elephant unit. We've got spears going in. As that guard, they might be able to deal with these elephants. Seems like they are doing a pretty good job. Oh yeah, a lot of these elephants died now. Rip and beast, they are gone. Wow, they got absolutely annihilated with that spear unit. And yeah, it seems like Mercurian now, having seen his elephants are dead, is breaking. And Armenia, I don't think really had to sweat too much. Just kind of pushed his infantry forward, won the infantry fight. Had a bit of problems with the cav, but I don't think like France and Mercuria play their cav that well. They still have it around and they're still just watching on, but yeah, that was didn't seem like they were doing too much in the way, and unfortunately, and yeah, it's just lying around now. But yeah, a good fight, I guess. Nice to see the 1100 AD mod in use again, but unfortunately, yeah, a close defeat for the French, and we're not going to get an end results. Seems a bit of a shame. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the mod. I don't know. I think I had the issue last time as well. I think end results are a little bit temperamental. But there you go, guys. 1100 AD battle. I hope you did enjoy. Armenia seems like a solid faction. I mean, France as well is. I've played them a few times, even in campaign. Very good fun. But yeah, really, really fun battle. Thank you very much to PopeJohnPaul for sending it in. I know he does a lot with the 1100 AD mod, so yeah, much appreciated for sending in. If you got any more, dude, feel free to send them my way, especially sieges. They would be fun to see. I think I've yet to see 1100 AD siege. But yeah, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.